Hello lovely people, Nicole here. In a recent video, I shared all the secrets to making and keeping a healthy starter. But what if your schedule changes and you can't feed it regularly anymore? You have two options for storing it long term, and I'm going to show you both right now. The quickest and easiest way to store your starter is by freezing. Freezing halts the microbes in your starter but will not kill them. First, feed your starter to get the microbes multiplying. Once it's bubbly and risen, put the whole thing in a double bag. Label it and put it in your freezer. When you want to use it again, thaw out the frozen starter in your fridge first. Once it's thawed, take it out and bring it to room temperature, and then feed it. You're going to feed it for several consecutive days to build back up its strength. But what if, say, you're moving to the other side of the planet? What then? You can actually dehydrate your starter. Here's how. First, feed your starter, and once it's bubbling and active, you're going to spread it out in a thin layer across a double sheet of parchment paper across a baking sheet. Spread the starter as thinly as possible and leave it to dry out at room temperature until all the water evaporates. It will look and feel brittle and desiccated. Depending on how hot it is where you live, this can take just one day or up to a week, so plan ahead. Once the starter is dry, peel it off and break it into small chips that you can store in a jar. Store the jar in a dark, cool cupboard. When you're ready to bring your starter back to life, you're going to rehydrate it in a bowl of water at a ratio of 1 ounce of starter chips to 2 ounces of lukewarm water. In a few hours, the chips will dissolve in the water. You can give them a stir every now and then to make sure they're fully absorbing it. And then you feed it flour, just flour, at a ratio of 1 ounce per 1 ounce of chips. 24 hours later, when the mixture is full of bubbles, you're going to feed it water and flour again, and continue to feed it daily until its strength returns. Now you're ready to make some amazing sourdough bread. When my bread tutorials go live, you'll be able to click them right here. Happy baking!